Hey guys. There is something that happens in the industry, in the music industry, that many people take so light and they take so random. They think, oh, well, it's common, it's normal. But actually, it is a spiritual mandate. It's a mandated thing in the spiritual realm. If you are a gospel lover or a gospel listener, you need to hear this. You see, most of the artists that make or that do gospel music, most of them, when they've sold their soul to the prince of this world for fame and riches, you will see them when they start featuring people or artists that make secular music. You see, this thing is not just a normal thing, it's a spiritually mandated thing. When you see a gospel artist featuring a secular artist, this thing is a spiritual mandate from the secret society. It is mandated of them when they join or when they sell their soul to the highest bidder. Why? You see, when you are an artist, when you are a gospel musician and you are famous and people love your music, especially Christians, they buy your music, they subscribe to what you give them. They love you and they support you as an artist. You see, you have got followers. Now the devil wants every single soul that he can get. What he does is when an artist sells out, when an artist receives the deal, they have to feature an artist who does a secular music. Why? Because now they know you as a follower of that gospel musician, you will listen to that secular artist. The moment you listen to that music, you are not only going to listen to that sound only, you are also going to listen to the rest of the artist's music. It is normal. You are even going to fall in love with that secular artist. Why? Because he has featured a gospel artist. You see, so now because he's featured a gospel artist, you think they belong to God. You think they are of God. You think they love God. But in reality, they don't love God or they don't even believe in Him. They are doing that because it's a spiritually mandated thing. The devil wants to rope in those that believe in God. When they see a when they see a gospel artist featuring a secular artist, they will now start to flog and then they go and listen to that song. When they listen to that song, before you know it, you are back in love with the world, back in love with the secular music, and you now start listening to it. It is something that happens so common. You have seen when Dumim Kokstad featured Vusinova. You have seen when Hlengwe Mhlaba featured Kelly Kumalo. This thing doesn't need you to have discernment. It is there. It is there. It is visible. It is not about, no, we do not judge. No, it's a spiritually mandated thing. There is no communion between light and darkness. There is no fellowship between light and darkness. Even the Bible says that two people cannot walk together unless they agree. So when you see them making this type of music, just know that they've sold out. When you see them featuring this type of artists, just know that they have sold out. It is the very same thing that happened with Tasha Cobbs when she featured Nicki Minaj. It is what is mandated. Once you get in the secret society as a gospel musician, this thing is mandated of you. So that the people that followed you, they will follow you into your new spiritual system. They will be enticed into the new spiritual system that you have given your life into. So you need to be very aware and you need to be very sensitive. Once you see a gospel artist featuring a secular artist, be very sensitive about that person that you follow. Be very sensitive about the music that you listen, the kind of music that they start to make. Be very careful of that. And this thing also happens among the secular artists themselves. When you are an upcoming artist and you achieve a certain level of fame, and now you give into you sell your soul to the highest bidder, the prince of this world, they will make you feature or they will give you a feature with an artist who is already established, who is known. That is why most of the artists that are in South Africa that have featured international artists, most of them, they've given their lives to the prince of this world. They have given their lives to Satan. And this is the reality because once they feature an international artist, they attain that international fame and they acquire wealth. And that is one of the spiritually mandated thing when they give into the temptation, when they give into the devil's proposal. So once you see these types of features, just know the devil's hand may be hovering around that. May God bless you. Shalom.